Back with Thomas Sowell. He's the author of Applied Economics, Thinking Beyond Stage One. Thomas, today, President Obama said, I'm going to repeal some of the Bush things because I'm going to strengthen labor unions, and this will be good for the middle class. Can you explain why that might not be a good thing?
You know, it is one of the many insults to people's intelligence that there's a bill in Washington called the Freedom of Choice Act, which takes away the freedom of choice of workers to decide in a private election whether or not they want a labor union. Now, instead of having an election, a secret ballot election, you can have labor union organizers show up with a card and ask you to sign it. I don't know whether they show up at the job or at home, or whether they show up with a lot of burly guys in leather jackets or what. But that is not the same thing as having a free choice and a free election.
Right. But how strengthening labor unions? Why aren't? I mean, I have an example on why labor unions stink beyond belief. Oh, will somebody walk me to my car tonight? I'm in New York. I tried to have cable installed in my office. Couldn't get it done. Mm-hmm. 2 days, couldn't get it done. They show up, everything, but no, because one union has to do one thing, one union has to do another.
Oh,
I can't, just connect the cable, please. And that's the way, that slows down America. It just slows everybody down for no reason.
There are some companies who've had a policy of paying more than the union wage just in order to keep their workers from joining a union, because the cost of the union is not simply the increased pay or benefits they get for the workers. A huge cost are just those kinds of rules. Toyota doesn't have to worry about those kind of rules. General Motors does. That's one of the many advantages that Toyota has over General Motors.
Okay, everybody will tell you that medical care, and as if somebody was in the hospital just last year and they darn near killed me, medical care stinks on ice. Part of that, I believe, is just attorneys just suing everybody for everything, and people just not willing to do things. And you know, it's like Patty Ann today. She went to the sexual harassment thing, and I went to go give her a hug. I give her a hug every day. She's like, "Oh no, we're not supposed to hug." And I'm like, "Oh, you got to be kidding me!" So people just we put these stupid walls around us because of all these stupid rules. How can you fix medical care? Or is the best way to do it to have the government involved?
No, I think the government involvement has, I've looked at this in various countries around the world. Government involvement makes the cost go up. I don't know what makes people think that if we cannot afford to pay for medicines, doctors, and hospitals, we can afford to pay for medicines, doctors, and hospitals, plus a government bureaucracy. The government bureaucracy, precisely because bureaucracies create rules, are going to raise the cost still more. As someone said, if you think it's expensive now, wait till it's free.
Thomas, I appreciate it. And again, the name of the book is Applied Economics, Thinking Beyond Stage One in America. Really pick up this book this weekend and read it. Thanks a lot, Thomas. Appreciate it. We'll talk again.